comments. We already speak all those kind of grammar. You go break.
No problem.
You feel say the upcoming one, they give them hope at all?
Yes, that's why you see Piman. Now, one of the good things about Piman be that for Piman, we get old men, we get women, we get youth, we get children, we get everybody. As long as say now, enter music, now you they do. So now room.
Once again, many thanks for joining me. Here is the ITV AM News Update for 8:30. I am Ogochukwu Bamidele. President Muhammadu Buhari has condemned the violence that characterized the conduct of last Saturday's rerun elections in Rivers State. President Buhari made the condemnation in his remark at the National Executive Council meeting of the All Progressives Congress, APC, held yesterday at the APC National Secretariat, Abuja, saying he is afraid that he did not succeed in the conduct of elections in Kogi, Bayelsa, and River State. He said more Nigerians were killed or killed themselves in River State than in any particular state. President Buhari promised to do everything possible to sanitize the nation's electoral process and guarantee voters' confidence in the ballot box before the next general election.
At this state of our political development, to remain brutal, I think is shameful. And as a government, I promise we'll do something by the next general election. What I want Nigerians to remember me, even if I have to leave the presidency tomorrow, is that I respect them, in the sense that I want all Nigerians to believe and hold their PVCs as personal and their entitlement and Nigerians, and to use it the way they like, to vote whom they want at whichever election.
And away from the outcome of the APC National Executive Committee meeting, the National Assembly has been commended for the passage of the 2016 budget, despite the controversy that has trailed its presentation. Ikmawosa Ogiagbe, who took reactions from members of the public, has details.
Reacting to the passage of the 2016 budget by the Senate, some members of the public commended members of the National Assembly for exhibiting maturity and for putting Nigerians first, despite discrepancies earlier noticed in the budget. The respondents enjoined the executive to ensure proper implementation of the budget in line with the change mantra of the present administration led by President Muhammadu Buhari.
The situation now is how to manage the budget for effective result that will bring change in the life of the people. Mostly, it has affected the 500 billion for the poor.
They've done a good job because before they pass that budget, I think they believe that everything is in order. And that is why they are there. They are not the rubber stamp. So I commend them for doing a nice work and also serving the president for not to give excuse, not to perform in one way or the other.
They have done well. We also know that that budget has a lot of controversies. I think in good time they should a kind of synergy between the National Assembly and the presidency so that they can correct the abnormalities that was associated with the budget.
However, Barrister Abraham Oviawe opined that the legislature would have been patient to correct irregularities and do a thorough job before passing the budget.
I would have preferred waiting for a few more weeks and do the right thing so that we can have a smooth sail than passing it now and we still meet same problem even in higher quantum, because we speak now. So many DAs were not captured in the budget. How do you reappraise these issues at the end of the day?
The 2016 budget was passed by the Senate on 26 March 2016. Ikmomusa Ugiagbe reporting.
In hearing on the suit filed by Chief Rich Arisco Sewenge requesting to stop the Edo State government from prosecuting him was again stalled yesterday following a suit filed at the Court of Appeal by State Council challenging the jurisdiction of High Court to hear the matter. Pius Nsogo reports that the High Court had earlier ruled that it can hear the matter, a situation which prompted the defendants to approach the Court of Appeal.
When the matter came up for hearing, counsel to the defendants, Barrister Anthony Malik, informed the court that he has filed a suit in the Court of Appeal ruling of the High Court that it can entertain the case. Barrister Anthony Malik said in view of the fact that the Court of Appeal is sitting on the matter, the High Court should adjourn pending the outcome of the suit at the Court of Appeal. On his part, counsel to Chief Rich Arisco Osewige, Barrister Godwin Owaikena, said the preliminary objection filed by State Counsel was dismissed by the court, adding that they are entitled to appeal. Barrister Owaikena said the chieftaincy law is contrary to the action of the Edo State government and restated his determination to press for the right of his client.
The objection was misconceived or dismissed, and they consequently filed an appeal against that decision of the court. The courts have decided to adjourn the matter to enable them to pursue that to test the decision of the lower court at the Court of Appeal. And we are now coming up on 5th of September. So that, as it were, everything remains as it were. The matter is still pending here, pending when we finish there.
Because the appeal is in relation to the ruling delivered by this court, wherein it dismisses our preliminary objection, or we challenge the court's jurisdiction to entertain the matter. So we appeal against that decision to the Court of Appeal. So the Court of Appeal is seized of the matter now.
The case has been adjourned till September 5 for hearing. Pius Nsogo reporting.
And that's the size of our news updates for this time. Don't forget to join me at 9:30. Got more news updates coming up for you at that time. The discussion on Good Morning from Benin continues. Do stay tuned. Good morning.
Independent television, certainly the best.
Top story for Isiga this week. Joint Task Force for Delta State, including Nigeria Army, 3 Battalion Furu Wari, Delta State Police Command, raid Ekpa community, arrest plenty people for various crimes. Delta State Police Command under CP Alkali Baba Usman say war against criminals must continue as the command parade 19 suspects. Plus wahala for Uwa Street between 2nd and 3rd Isekula Road, Benin, as wife, children accuse tenant say he burned their father, 83-year-old man, to death. For all this story, watch Isiga on ITV by Friday 10:30 p.m. No let somebody tell you, watch Isiga, ITV.
By the way, the boss break. My country people, who now remember.
But when the boss brain, that one was to show you say yes, things and day when we say they happen, that we do day and an instant we do that, we say the better television. Go do it for time when you say nothing. Before we take break for news, we talk with our brother and our sister, Jennifer.
Live show.